And why do I hear hitting on that? Holy shit, they went on! Oh, I need to fix that, I guess. I think that entrance wasn't sufficient. Oh well, whatever. I'm not on that game often. It was just I felt like building something, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, well, I wasn't intending to stream for long. I was just streaming to show my gear, show my stuff, show what I did before I cannot, because sometime when Alpha 13 will comes in, who knows, I might not even be able to load the game itself. I might not be able to go on this game again, because see, if I but well, for most of you that played the game, I'm pretty sure you know already what happened at some point. And that kind of pissed me off a lot, so that's why I've started using cheat mode. But yeah, I'm gonna show you, even though that's gonna that's gonna force me to close the game, but still. So I can't do anything anymore in that game. I mean, oh, and it keeps coming back here, so I don't even need a backup. It just don't save. That's nice. Didn't knew that. Alright, so if for example I do that, I'm done. I can't do anything. I mean, close. Now I'm stuck with the inventory interface. And worse yet. And that's fucked up, because that night my friend went, no, I had to go in fact. And see, I had a flawless pistol, and it was his, but I had the skills, you know, to build it, and I had the parts that that he didn't add, and I've crafted him a flawless pistol because he kept getting crappy guns, and I already had good guns. I could already start it out with a shotgun anyway, so I didn't bother much, and flawless pistol is pretty good for a survival master. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty annoying, isn't it? Well, yeah. So I intended to give him the pistol afterward, like later in the day, and then we didn't come back on the game, and the update came by and noticed that everything's fucked up. I'm like, fuck, you serious? That totally sucks. Well, I can live with it because they keep caring about the game, they keep updating, they keep adding stuff, so I don't really mind, but I minded starting over from ashes, but that's thing to be expected when you come up with big updates. Like at that point they updated the iron blocks, the skin change, and the way to build them change as well. Usually before it looked lame, it looked like a little cracker, but now it really looked like an iron block with a la Silent Hill a bit. So yeah, that was just a stream to show you people, if there's anyone watching, what I did on 7 Days to Die since my god, since what update? I don't remember. The game right before that got broken again, because that's like the third time I start over. See, if I can show you screenshots. Yeah, they're all here. Alright, so see if I can show. Well, that's just when I began to play. Yeah. Oh yeah, that the little song, it always made me laugh on the song. Okay, so that's my very first house, which I took over a barn house and modified it, and I had done this entrance to the basement. Then yeah, I had some jobs to be done. And little rooms like that. Oh, that's good. I can show you a picture. That's a tunnel leading to leading from the house to here. Here's the main room, in fact. And from there I intended to go here, and from there I intended to go on the next town, and from there I intended to finish the tunnel in some basement house right in the middle of the town, and that's like a main town on Navasgan. So yeah, I was pretty pissed when I saw that things just restarted. I mean, the house was back to normal, to back, yeah, see, that's where I would have stopped the tunnel. I know it's really small because of the resolution, but I think for most of you that played the game before, you know, you kind of know what it is. I've looked at some people doing some crazy shit as well. People usually do custom and never stop building. Well, eventually I do stop building. I just play once everything is done, and if anything, I prefer to start over than continuing to add up stuff for nothing and that it end up being ugly at some point. Yeah, that took forever to bring the water underground, but that didn't work out. I wanted the water to be there, but that didn't work out, so I changed that later. Oh yeah, that was pretty lucky. I'm just showing you this real quickly, just for fun. That's the first time I went on a server instead of playing all alone, you know. Oh yeah, that's when my friend came by to help me because I was stuck in a goddamn hole and he came blowing it with dynamite. Yeah, that wasn't that much funny. And yeah, that house to disappear, it was on a server. I didn't play multiplayer much, and now you know why. I hate restarting and having to go legit. I mean, it takes forever. Oh yeah, so that's in construction. That's the final result, more or less. I mean, I wasn't entirely done, but I had made something huge for that server, but that kind of looked like broken a bit or whatever. I just wanted it to look, to have, to, how could I say, to be apart from others, because most people just do boring castle with what's those block called again? You know, you gotta use 4 logs, 4 wood logs. I think it's but what they call it? I could just check the thing, but so yeah. Well, oh yeah, that's when I did my room for the water, I guess. Oh yeah, and that's the one I did after I made myself an old house, shitty house looking, but that's underground that it's happening. I mean, on top side, oh, it's just a little house, but when you go underground, it's like big as hell. And I intended to do a tunnel, and then there was like fucking huge mountain, you know, and my goal was to go under that, go deeply under the highest point of that mountain, the apex of the mountain, to go deeper and blow up a fucking big cave in it and build a house right there, like really a house, like some kind of manor, you know. That would have been amazing, but I didn't got the time to do so. I've sought that goddamn supply drop for days. It was my third one, and I totally missed it. And yeah, that's the first time I did myself some cage, and the reflection in the scoop always made me laugh. Alright, so that's my house that you can see from afar from my friend's tower. That's my friend's tower. That was my little biofuel room. Yeah, I can't access that. I shouldn't. I couldn't access it anymore. Not at all. That's a shame. But I still get the recording anyway. I should be uploading it to YouTube as well at the same time as this broadcast. That'd be amazing. Oh yeah, she kind of looked like Jesus Christ. I don't know why I'm showing pictures at the same time, but yeah, just wanted to show. Well, since I've started streaming, so I'm like not gonna cut it like a stupid video. I mean, if there's anybody watching, I don't know. I'm just not looking if there's anyone watching. You should connect to Twitch or whatever. So I'm kind of not looking. Hey, did we skip the part when I think I then took shots at it? But whatever, it's on the video anyway. It's because I went up on the ladder and I were like doing ladder of heaven from ladder to heaven from South Park, you know, like going endlessly higher. And then I told my friend, now's not the time to break a fucking ladder, bitch, while looking down on him while hey, seriously, I was so high, I felt dizzy because not that I'm afraid of heights, but I'm uncomfortable. That's different. And yes, I were there like on the very tip of the ladder, and he broke it, and I kinda stayed in the sky because it's like it didn't consider that I wasn't on the ladder anymore. So yeah, that's well, I've shown you all this though. No, pretty sure. Yeah, I've shown this. I mean, yeah, that food, that. What the fuck? I'm kinda like going with English and French now. That's so weird. Sorry. I'm not high. I wish I was though. Oh yeah, right. The winter. That update. It was supposed to look like realistic environment, like summertime and stuff and season, but as you walk it just become winter one shot. Kinda looks weird, but that's whatever. So, I'm almost done with the picture. Oh, so that's another game that I've been done with Cheat Engine, and they just made me laugh so bad because I know you can't. No, I can't. Alright, so I'll explain briefly. There's barb around it, and they're like floating, totally floating. They're not touching anything, and that's the funniest part. Well, I've recorded it anyway, so it's gonna be on my YouTube